Seiun Sky is a 3-star trainee specializing in turf tracks at medium and long distances in either the front runner or pace chaser positions. Sky was born to the dam Sister Mill and sire Sheriff Star on the 26th of April 1995, with his grandsire being Posse and dam sire being Mill George. He was bred and owned by Nishiyama Stud, trained by Katsutaka Yasuda, and jockeyed by Norihiro Yokoyama, before passing away on the 16th of April 2011. During his short career, Sky won multiple major races, such as the 1998 Satsuki Show, Kika Show, and Kyoto Daishoten, and the 1999 Nikkei Show and Sapporo Kainan. He boasted a 7-1-1-4 record and earned over 610 million yen across his races. Not to mention, he was considered one of the big three of the Golden Generation, alongside King Halo and Special Week. Sky's in-game relationships reflect that of her IRL ones, the most predominant one being that between Sky and Nishino Flower. Both horses were owned by Masayuki Nishiyama, the owner of Nishiyama Stud, were reportedly close with each other, foaled Nishino Mirai, and were buried next to each other. Sky's racing uniform is based off of her jockey's silks, at least color-wise. She wears a yellow flower in her hair on the left-hand side, a leather choker with horseshoe in the middle, a green and yellow bracelet on her right wrist, white blouse with ruffled center, partially transparent cuffs and skirt at the bottom, and cloak with green around the neck. Green short shorts with a pattern near the bottom, more yellow and green bands around her left thigh, as well as a leather belt above them, and white shoes with pond rings around her ankles. Ballroom Sky wears a white button-up shirt with short collar and black bow around her neck, a double-breasted dark blue and teal corset with gold trim and buttons, a white crop top jacket with blue gilded interior, carnation on her lapel, gold trim and blue button cuffs, white gloves, blue short shorts with gold trim near the bottom, black socks with garter belts, and white and blue dress shoes. Sky is voiced by Akari Kito, who also voices Kaho Hinata in Blend S, Suzune Horikita in Classroom of the Elite, Kana Ijima in Saradare Children, Haas in Quadruple S Gridman, Nezuko Komodo in Demon Slayer, Aru Honsho in Hitori Bochi, Momo Tsukisaki in Demon Girl Next Door, Kodoko Iwanaga in Inspector, Kanata Kanoe in Love Live, Su in Yahi-sama, Kyoka Uzin in Chain Soldier, Angelica Yukino in Go-Go Loser Ranger, Mistral, Libeccio, Kazugumo, Kishinami, and Okinami in Kankole, Nagara, Isuzu, and Abukuma in Azure Lane, Silence and Arknights, Ilnot in Grand Blue Fantasy, Aris Utsumi in Fate Grand Order, AK Alpha in Girls Frontline, Mashiro Shizuyama in Blue Archive, Pepper in Nikkei, Nell in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and Promia in Zenless Zone 0. When raised to 5 stars, Sky starts with 120 speed and stamina, 108 power, 101 guts, and 101 wit, with a 10% stat bonus to stamina and 20% bonus to wit. Her starting aptitudes are A on turf and G on dirt tracks, G in sprint, C in mile, and A in medium and long distances, A in front runner, B in pace chaser, D in late surger, and E in end closer positions. When Ballroom Sky is raised to 5 stars, she starts with 123 speed, 109 stamina, 103 power, 108 guts, and 107 wit, with an 8% stat bonus to speed and power, 14% bonus to guts, and the same aptitudes as her base version. Sky starts with her unique skill, angling and scheming, which makes it so that, if Sky is in first place on any corner in the late race or thereafter, her acceleration will increase by 0.4 for 4 seconds. When at Limit Break level 5, Sky has the innate skills of Escape Artist / Fast Paced, which increases her target speed if she's in the front half of the pack at a random point mid-race while running as a front runner, Vanguard Spirit / keeping the lead, which increases her speed if she's in the lead by at least 1 length while in a long distance race. Tail Held High, which increases her speed mid-race if she has procced at least 3 skills mid-race. Front Runner Savvy, which increases her field of view and wit stat by 40 when running as a front runner. And Hesitant Pace Chasers, which decreases the speed of pace chasers not in her team in the late race. Ballroom Sky starts with her unique skill, Break It Down, which makes it so that if Sky is in the lead on a straightaway in the late race, her target speed increases to 0.35, and if the straightaway is on the backstretch, which is the position nearest the grandstand, acceleration also increases to 0.1 for 5 seconds. Ballroom Sky's innate skills are Top Runner / Leader's Pride, which increases her speed if she's been overtaken or being blocked from the side during the early race while running as a front runner. Escape Artist / Fast Paced, which increases her speed if she's in the front half of the pack at a random point in the mid-race or running as a front runner. Early Lead, which increases her acceleration at the start of the race while running as a front runner. Rosy Outlook, which slightly recovers her stamina if she's at the front mid-race at a medium distance race, and Spring Runner, which increases her speed stat by 40 during spring season races. For Sky, your career objectives will be: have at least 3,000 fans by Classic early January, place 5th or better in the Satsuki Show Classic early April Turf 2,000 meters medium, place 5th or better in the Tokyo Yushun Classic late May, Turf 2,400 meters medium. Place 3rd or better in the Kikua Show, Classic late October, Turf 3,000 meters long. Place 3rd or better in the Arima Kainen, Classic late December, Turf 2,500 meters long. Place 3rd or better in the Tenno Show Spring, Senior late April, Turf 3,200 meters long. Place 3rd or better in the Takarazuka Kainen, Senior late June, Turf 2,200 meters medium. Place 1st in the Tenno Show Autumn, Senior late October, Turf 2,000 meters medium, and place 1st in the Arima Kainen, Senior late December, Turf 2,500 meters long. When selecting Legacy Umas, I'd recommend ones with speed, stamina, and wit sparks for stats, medium, long, and front runner for distance and positioning, and unique skills that are either there to help Sky keep her lead as a front runner, or help her keep stamina up in those longer races. Running as a front runner is great if you have enough skills to keep her at the front and have enough stamina in her tank to make sure she doesn't fall behind in the late race when she's burnt through most of the energy that she'll have. For this, I'd recommend Mayano Top Gun and Kitasan Black as Legacies. Both have proficiencies in running as front runners in medium and long distances, which is exactly the type of experience that you want with your Sky, but more importantly, because of their unique skills Legacies. Kita's unique increases your speed when positioned near the front, or speed and acceleration when near the grandstand, while Mayano's unique allows you to break out of the pack if your Sky has fallen back at all, with all these skills together allowing for Sky to regain any ground lost and keep ahead of the pack in most situations. For support cards and skills, I'd recommend either a 3 speed 3 power, 3 speed 3 stamina, or a 2 speed 2 power 2 wit deck that has a high race bonus percentage and skills that restore Sky's stamina, help her keep to the front of the pack, increase the distance between herself and any runners behind her while in the lead, and maybe some debuffing skills since her wit stat will be higher than most other runners. For this, I'd recommend my classic deck of SSR cards, Kitasan Black Speed, Marvelous Sunday Power, El Condor Pasa Power, and Matikane Fukukitaru Speed, and SR cards, Nishino Flower Power, and Shinko Windy Speed. If you're really wanting for frontrunner skills, you can always sub in cards like SSR Silent Suzuka or the like. Skills are the same as usual. Stamina skills to restore her energy, which in turn allows Sky to keep her lead later on in the race, which also compensates you having a bit lower stamina than usual. Distance widening skills to make sure she isn't easily overtaken by other runners in any part of the race, and debuffing skills to, again, make it less easy to pass Sky at all. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter and Blue Sky for updates, and please check out my other Arknights and Azure Lane videos as well.